finds out if Sharon's half-sister is also Barry's long-lost brother, and Harry comes face to face with the devastating loss of his hairline. That's The Estate, tomorrow at 8:30. But before we go live to Eamon and the gang, there's just time to look forward to what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1. At 9:30, we have an in-depth documentary about the downfall of Jacob Hamilton Mann, which forced this year's early election. That's The Night Visitor at 9:30, poorly narrated by Patrick Bannon. At 10:30, Adrian Atkinson Blimey is here for a special episode of Incisors, where he sinks his teeth into the current cost of living crisis by interviewing a multimillionaire, a nurse, and a bin man to see who is suffering the worst. Here's a clue. It's not the millionaire. At 11:30, fasten your seatbelts as it's time for Wayne de Spirit Whistle to lead another terrifying exploration in Live and Spooky. And tonight, they'll be asking if the old brewery in Arsminster is haunted by the spirit of its old murdered paymasters, or whether it just smells a bit whiffy. And with Jordan Rankley along for the ride, you can be certain that there'll be strong language and scenes of violence right from the very start. But now, here on Channel 1, it's time for something far more wholesome as we head to the Hark Theatre for a very special episode of Bits of Your Life. Over to you, Eamon.
Hold on. Yeah, standing by. Good evening, I'm Eamon Titley. Behind me is a true TV legend, now running for Prime Minister, everyone's handiest man, Peter Clement. Now, Peter thinks he's been brought here tonight to film a special reunion episode of Just the Job. But as always, viewers, you know better.
10 seconds, places.
It's time. Let's start the show.
In 5, 4, 3...
Shaky, but there's no one there to play. I got just the job. When your doors are squeaky, but your hubby's gone away, I got just the job. Mrs. in pickup, I got lubricants galore. I'll get you where you wanna go, maybe someplace more. So why don't we get started right here on the pantry floor? 'Cause it's just the job.
Thanks, girls. Cracking stuff. Good evening, friends. And yes, it's true, and I can hardly really believe it myself. We are back for this special one-off reunion episode of Just the Job. And to be clear, it is the show that you remember, with the good old sidekick, little Jimmy Chisel, some top tips on how to improve your DIY, and of course, some special surprise guests from Just the Job's illustrious past. And I know what you're thinking. There's an election coming on, but there'll be no politics tonight. Not on this show. And that is a Peter Clement promise. So let's kick things off tonight with a little askance look at the mighty Bevel, because you would be surprised.
Hold it right there, please.
What's going on?
Yeah, it certainly is me.
You naughty. Sorry.
Peter.
Frank, did you know about, look at that face, you did, didn't you? A lot of, yeah.
Peter, you thought you were here tonight to record a special reunion episode of Just the Job.
I can't believe it.
But tonight, Peter Clement, these are the bits of your life. Come on, fellas, let's get you to the studio.
You. I can't bloody believe those bloody dancers never back all the way along. They do.
They're all part of this way, Peter. Mind your step there
I
now.
didn't bloody know. I can't believe it. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of your show. I think it's incredible. I'll never believe that people didn't know. You loving this, viewers? I didn't believe it.
Here we go. Right in there, Peter.
I am absolutely bloody flabbergasted. I mean, I haven't been this speechless since I was about 3 years old.
Oh, lovely family show, Peter.
Yeah, well, they know what I'm like, mate, don't they? There we go.
lovely. Hello, darling.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you. Thank you
Peter
very much
Clement
indeed.
running for Prime Minister. Of course I can have your vote. So, Eamon, how long have you been planning this? Eamon, how long have you been planning? Eamon?
Peter Gordon Clement, you were born October 10th, 1923, in the northern town of Rotherham to Fanny and Martin Clement.
And I, at that time, was barely a twinkle in the milkman's eye.
No, that's not right. That's Dorothy Hammerman. Wait, no. Stop the music. Stop the music. But that wasn't her introduction, was it? That was me working out what had gone wrong with the script already. Eric.
I'll just come on, though, shall I?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dorothy Hammerman!
Eamon, sweetie! Having a few scheduling issues.
It would appear so, Mrs. Hammerman.
Soldier on, though, eh?
Mwah, mwah.
Oh, shall we?
Here's one finger for the north, two fingers to the south, and we can all apologise tomorrow.
Lovely to have you with us, Mrs. Hammerman. So tell us, what was life like for Peter growing up in the Clement house?
I've no idea.
Excellent.
Ask me something else?
I have to stick to the script.
Says who? I mean, Eric. You could just ignore him, darling. He won't mind.
If I don't stick to the script, it'll be Carnage.
Oh, the most memorable scripts are, darling. Can I give you a bit of advice that I told Petey a few years ago now?
Oh, I'm sure we'd all love to hear some Dorothy Hammerman wisdom.
Off you go, sweetie.
Oh, no, I have a very low tolerance.
Trust me, it'll help. It's nothing too drastic.
Oh, lovely. What was in that then?
Peter, let's put your palate to the test.
Oh, God, fortified wine?
You were going to give us some of your wisdom.
I just did, darling.
Dorothy Hammerman, everyone!
Oh, I don't think he even opened his mouth.
Nobody's ever had that problem with you, Dottie.
You horrible man. Enjoy the show. Mwah, mwah. I'll see you for the finale.
You will.
In 1938, you were a 15-year-old at Rotherham Elementary, but already you had quite the reputation as a ladies' man. Who's this?
Chew me up!
Well,
It's little Jimmy Chisel, obviously.
it's your childhood sweetheart, Chelsea Buns.
It most certainly is not.
Okay, what, is that a cup of tea? Yeah, it's little Jimmy Chisel.
Been a while?
It has that.
Is that for me?
Thought you might need a coffee after that last guest.
I can only drink a cheeky little blighter.
Oh, whatever you say, boss.
Although I do like coffee.
Jimmy, let me ask you this. What do you think we could see in Peter way back then that could have predicted his path to household name?
Wait a minute, you cheeky little
Oh, did I not say? It's got a little kick to it. You know what I mean, Eamon?
I don't really.
Oh, relax, mate. There's no need to pretend to have a drink with me.
Don't know what you mean.
Actually, that's quite nice. Bit nostalgic. Brings tears to me eyes.
You see, Pete was always pulling booze-related pranks on the set of Just a Job.
He's lucky nobody lost a finger.
Or a foot.
What's that now?
Little Jimmy Chisel, everybody.
Thanks for the coffee.
Oh, you won't be saying that when the acid kicks in.
What's that now?
Only joking.
Now, before we bring our next guest on, let's take a look at a classic clip from Just a Job. Peter, it's on that monitor there if you'd like to take a look.
So we're trying this new segment called I'll Drink to That, and we plan to get a contestant on each week to play. It was an idea that Peter and Jimmy came up with at the pub one night, I think. Anyway, it was not going very well. the first week got a bit feisty and the contestant beat up the makeup girl. And the following week we had Skinny, the pop star, on. She kept making jokes about her, you know, her foo-foo. The tabloids found out. The next week's contestant dropped out. I wanted to cancel it, but Pete and Jimmy, they had other ideas.
Well, it's time for a segment that the papers have called explosive and the prudes have called inadvisable, reckless and puerile. It's I'll drink to that. Now, I want to say up front that our floor manager, Frank, advised us against doing this, didn't you, Frank?
Yes, I definitely did advise against doing this. It's a bad idea.
Get off the screen, Frank!
Get on with it then.
Tonight's guest fancies himself as a bit of a handyman. It's everyone's favourite TV personality, it says here on the card, Peter Clement.
Good evening, LJ. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, I've never met you before, have I, PC? You don't mind if I call you PC, do you?
You can call me whatever you like, pal.
Not according to my contract. Well, if you've read a paper at any point this week, you know how this bit goes. So, shall we make a start? Total stranger who I've never met before?
Yeah, don't labour the point, LJ.
Cats are better than dogs.
I'll drink to that.
It's funny, I always had you down as a dog person.
What can I say? Mrs. C likes a stroke of an evening.
I'm sure she does. Coffee is better than tea.
Especially first thing in the morning.
You're supposed to say, I'll drink to that.
Oh, shite, sorry. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I always said you had excellent eyesight.
I'll drink to that.
Oi, that wasn't in rehearsals.
Skinny is better than Billy Bob jean shorts.
Never heard of either of them. So I guess I'll drink to that.
Skinny was in here last week doing this.
Oh, is that who she was? I thought she was in porn the way she kept banging on about her
Girls
curtains.
are better than boys.
And Mrs. C is the best of the lot, and I will definitely drink to that.
Oh, now this one's going to be hard for you because we both know how much you want that shot.
I do want that shot.
Little Jimmy Chisel, popular and handsome daytime TV entertainer and master craftsman.
It doesn't say that.
That's what it does, honest, look. It says Little Jimmy Chisel and all that good stuff about me is better than fading amateur woodworker Peter Clement.
Fading amateur woodworker?
Yeah, that's what it says here on the card.
Let me see that card.
See?
You've written that in pen, you cheeky bastard.
I'll drink to that.
Of course, a bit later in the episode, it all devolved into a fight and Jimmy got his lip split. We never did do that segment again.
Fantastic memories there from one of the nation's most beloved TV shows. Now, Just the Job had 2 successful runs, of course, from 58 to 64 and again from 1972 to 1976. And through many of those shows, there was always one man by your side. But he's already been on. So, who's there? And do you have any alcohol on you?
Julia Salisbury, and not that I'm aware of.
Okay, good. Julia Assembly, everybody!
It's Julia Salisbury.
Close enough. Do you want me to? Yeah.
You okay?
Don't worry, I can handle it, Beth.
Okay. We don't want another repeat of Huntleton, do we?
Well, you're certainly in a position to give us a unique insight on this bit of Peter's life. What are the differences, would you say, between the on-screen...
Oh, sorry, Amy, that'll be dotty fortified wine, sorry.
What are the differences, would you say...
Jesus! Oh, shouldn't put back. Gracious.
Let me get a glass of water, Eric.
Sorry, no, don't worry.
It doesn't matter. We're back drinking.
I don't really drink, just the odd glass of white wine.
Good for you. Julia Gooseberry, everybody.
Are you not going to ask me a question?
What's the point? Go on, that way.
Okay.
So, now we're going to have a look at some archive footage. Oh, right, I've sent her off too early. Eric, on it. So, we're going to show you some archive footage which hopefully shows something relevant.
There it is, the perfect dovetail joint. Who won't be proud to see that on the cabinet, eh? But now it's time to check in with little Jimmy Chisel and see how he's getting on. Jimmy?
I'm coming.
Oh, Jesus, Jimmy.
Sorry, Frank.
You all right there, LJ?
Christ, what was in that coffee?
Ooh, looks like little Jimmy Chisel's been at the bottle, ladies and gents. So now it's time for another episode of our occasional series, Things Not to Do When You're Drunk.
Things not to do when you're drunk. What do you need, boss?
Jimmy. Tell us, my handy friend, on the Just the Job scale, how slosh do you think you are?
Well, boss, I'd say I'm somewhere between a few pints at lunchtime and don't operate a domestic animal.
It's quite a wide band. Care to narrow it down?
Well, if I have to, I'd say I'm near. Ask a drinking buddy if you seem safe to drive.
Excellent.
I don't understand it. It tasted like coffee.
Ethyl alcohol, LJ, the best friend of the practical joker. It was Frank's idea. He got some for cleaning up the mess from his sores, didn't you, Frank?
Hey, that was private.
Sorry, mate. Right, Jimmy. Today's things not to do when you're drunk involve these. Wood carving is a tradition that dates back thousands of years. It's in our blood. Well, not LJ's blood, he's about 85% booze at the moment. But for the rest of us, wood carving can be as simple as making a mortise and tenon joint, or as complex as something like this. So, Jimmy, that's the challenge. You have until the end of the show to turn this into this.
You taking the
Language, mate. Off you go. Now, the earliest wood carvings were such things as wooden spears from the Middle Paleolithic era, or the fish hooks and pipe stems of ancient nomadic tribes. Wood carving has always been both utilitarian and decorative. You okay there, LJ? Now that looks like something you shouldn't do when you're drunk. LJ?
Certainly is, boss. If I wasn't hammered, I reckon this would probably hurt. A lot.
Yes, it sure does look nasty. Play the jingle.
Things not to do when you're drunk.
So great to see you've lost none of the old spark. Rejoining us is Julia Grimble-Bimble.
Not even close.
Nice to see you getting into the spirit of the evening, if you'll pardon the pun.
Well, mine's not really a spirit, so the pun doesn't really work.
See, this is what happens when you tear up the script.
No, there was a little table over there where we're supposed to gather for the finale. Oh, I got you one of these.
Don't mind if I do.
What about Huntleton?
Guess that's show business for you. Infectious.
Did you ever even watch any of those early episodes of Just the Job?
No, I'm sorry, I was a bit too young.
So it was absolutely pointless bringing you back here.
Seems so.
Great. June Thingamy, everybody.
What a strange show.
That's very popular. We could use their numbers.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, me too.
In 1941, long before Just the Job ever aired, you, like so many men of your generation, were conscripted into the army to go to the continents to fight. And it was there, on those very battlefields, that the strangest of friendships was born.
Right, well, it says on this card here, 10 words about Peter Clement. So, handsome, obviously, kind eyes, so that's 3, honourable, cheeky like a monkey. So what's that then? Is that 10? I think that's 10, yeah.
Who's that?
I've had a few, I haven't got a clue.
Right, whoever you are, come on in!
You can handle me, you old devil.
Hey, steady on, you'll get me into trouble with a missy.
Right, let's all take a seat then.
All righty, Eamon, that's a nice name, isn't it?
So what's it like being friends with Peter Clement?
Oh, I haven't got a clue, love. I mean, we were a lot more than just bloody friends, weren't we,
That
Peter?
we were, darling.
I've got that many memories of you and me under the stage.
Yeah, we certainly made the scenery rock, I'll give you that.
Now, steady on, no family show.
Oh, well, then you shouldn't have got me on, should you?
Yeah, she and her sister are always getting into trouble. How is Jan?
What was that? Can I go home now, please?
Sure, yeah, just a moment. What's her name?
I've got this. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Sandwich. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Chelsea Buns.
Well, come back, Chelsea. I've had a few, and it's been 30 years, love.
Well, it wasn't only just the job that brought you to the nation's hearts. Starting in 1977...
Actually, I feel really bad about that, actually.
Actually, you'll be fine. Starting in 1970...
No, actually, I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, where are you... Right, OK. Let's have a look at some Petey.
Dorothy, Miss Hammerman, had somehow managed to book a very special guest as a birthday present for Peter. He'd been due to appear on Just the Job during its second run in the 70s, but it dropped out due to last-minute advice from his agent. He'd been in a successful pop band back then, the Socialites, but had since received a calling to ministry and became a rising star in church circles instead. Peter's always been a fan of his, and the Socialites, so he'd always regretted not meeting him. It was supposed to just be an interview, but an hour before the show, Peter and Dorothy came giggling in like schoolchildren, and I got sent off to buy a large bottle of vodka. Strong one as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the youngest Archbishop in the history of the Church, the Archbishop of Pendleshire, Richard Cockley. Now then, Archbishop, a few years ago, when you were a pop star...
Nah, my misspent youth.
Oh, nonsense. We all love the Socialites, don't we, everybody?
Really? You're too kind. You're too kind.
Anyway, back then, you agreed to go on Just the Job to do a little thing called I'll Drink to That. Do you remember that?
Yes, I saw the first two, and I remember feeling very strongly this was something that might come back to haunt me.
Well, you're not wrong about that. Play the jingle.
You said we should do it, we're bringing it back. She won't want, I'll drink to that, yeah.
Right, Archbishop, it's a very simple game. I'm going to read out a series of statements to you. If you agree with them, you shout out, I'll drink to that, and you down one of these glasses of holy vodka that we've laid out for you.
You know, I've not seen an array like this since the Socialites played in San Palmarino.
Now, for legal reasons, can you confirm that you're doing this of your own free will and that we're not blackmailing you or coercing you in any way?
Not coercing, no, more like ambushing, but I've never been one to turn down a challenge, and after all, our good Lord even enjoyed a tipple from time to time. The church isn't all jumble sales and child abuse, you know.
Let's play! Cats are better than dogs.
That clearly you've not met my poodle Beelzebub.
No? All right. Coffee is better than tea.
That's clearly heresy.
We will get you. Billy Bob Jean... You know what that is, do you?
I'm actually rather fond of country music these days. But gosh, that's broken a few hearts amongst our old fans, I'd imagine.
Billy Bob Jean Short's hit song, Do What I Say or Go Back to the Basement, is better than Graham Bannon's classic hit from the 50s, If You Won't Be My Lady, Lady.
Better than Graham Bannon? I'll drink to that. I can't believe you actually. On with the game.
Y fronts are better than boxer shorts?
I'll drink to that.
Fantastic. We're learning a lot here. A bacon sandwich is better than fish and chips.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Sauce on the sandwich.
If you like.
I'll drink to that.
Girls are better than boys?
Bloody drink to that.
Language, Archbishop. Charity is better than thrift?
Nah, that's a bit That's a bit deep. These shots have gone straight to my head, you know.
I can see that. We honestly thought that you were going to be sober at this point.
Well, you can take the boy out the Socialites, but you can't take the Archbishop out of the boy. No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
God is better than all of us.
Of course he is. He's fucking great.
Well, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. You have a bucket somewhere.
You'd think getting smashed on live television would have ruined the Archbishop's career, but it actually did the opposite. He's more popular than ever now. And of course he presents Hymns of Joy on 3, which is the most watched religious television show in history. And all because of a few shots. They say God works in mysterious ways. In this case, it was through me and a dodgy off licence.
We are going in 5, 4, 3.
Unforgettable stuff. But while you took all the credit, arguably someone else did all the work, didn't they now? But that was Dorothy Hammerman, and she's been on already.
Well, if you don't get the pants off, you'll never know whether it were balls or flaps, as they say at the disco.
What does that even mean?
It means play the ruddy music.
Oh, right, yeah. You heard the man. Play the ruddy music. Doesn't matter, I mean, he's not even here.
This way, Pet.
Yes, towards the totally empty chairs.
Come on, Martin, this way.
Stop bloody fussing, woman.
So you're Peter's parents, I assume?
Who's this twinkle?
Sorry about him. He's had one too many cans backstage, haven't you, Martin?
Oh, shut up.
I'm Fanny Clement, and this is my husband, Martin. And yes, we are Peter's parents.
Lovely.
What did you call my wife?
What's that now?
She doesn't want to speak to you, you glittery.
Martin Abernathy Clement, you apologise right now.
Oh, I had enough of you too.
Are we going to have a scene, Martin?
No.
Good.
We're not.
Now, Mr. Titley, where's my son?
That is a very good question, that.
Who are you calling a
We seem to have temporarily mislaid him.
Well, you know what they say at the High Court, Mr. Titley.
I have no idea, Mrs. Clement, but I have a horrible feeling you're going to tell us.
You can't drown kittens without a sack.
Kittens?
Charming. They really say that in the High Court?
Well, if he's not here, we may as well go and get ready for the finale.
I mean, it doesn't sound very legal vernacular, you know what I mean?
Come on, Martin, we're going. Martin, wake up, love. We're done. Sorry, Ed. He sleep swears. It's very common round our way. I should probably leave him there. It's dangerous to wake him while he's cursing.
Honestly, at this point, I don't think it makes a blind bit of difference. Mr. and Mrs. Clement. Anyone there? Hello?
Aim in tightly. You're like man in nuclear explosion, holding on to tiny penis for safety.
You've been talking to my therapist?
Bring me on, broken man.
Yeah, sure, why not? Who are you? Oh, you know, actually, doesn't matter. Just play the music.
It's over! I met him backstage. I think maybe he lost. I was lost, but now I am found.
Yeah, fascinating. Do you want to go over to the sofas, or shall we do the last bit here?
Go to the sofas.
I see, that's Eric. He wants us to do the interview over the sofas, where your old man is passed out and intermittently swearing.
Yeah, he does that. In glorious Erkistan, we say, men who swear in sleep likely have penis of wolf.
You have a lot of dicks in your turn of phrase, don't you, pal?
You're not first person to say this.
Yeah, shall we, let's go over to the sofas, shall we?
Let's go to the sofas. Let's go to the sofas. Na na na. Na na na. Come on, Amy, you stuck-up pranny. Let's go to the sofas. Me, it's my dad.
A venerable Martin Clement, from whose noble balls you apologetically dribbled.
Mercy.
Can he hear us?
Well, medical science is not entirely... Ooh.
Do you have anything you want to say about Peter?
I want to say, this is round.
Can you see this?
I can see what?
This.
Is your masturbation technique?
Ah, family show. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Is vinegar stroke, yes?
Right, that's it. You. Go over there. Wait for the song.
Ooh, you're in trouble. Oh, I'm told off by walking decoration. I'll see you later, pal. I go find Chelsea Buns. Some of us bothered to learn her name.
Oh.
Tonight, if she play her cards right, she attempt Erkistani barrel sack. Very difficult sexual position. Yeah. Very risky. If done right, unforgettable pleasure beyond words. If done wrong, then stop. A broken back man only good for scaring children. Yeah. Chelsea Buns, where is my Chelsea Bottoms?
Oh, you're still here. Lovely. Let's see if we can get to the end. Viewers, we've got a bit of a treat coming up for you.
Naked.
No, it's not that. It's just a song, really. But let's have a look at the current Peter Clement.
Eamon, we're all made of the same stuff, you see.
Yeah, not now.
Cosmic dust. Me, you, that camera. All of it. It's just consciousness and knowledge and experience. All of it. And all one enormous thought.
Yeah, that's great. So last week...
Eamon. This is important. Are you listening?
Not really, if I'm honest.
Whose thought is it? Eh? Whose thought?
Let's go to the debate footage.
Can I get a drink of something up here? I'm bloody parched.
Oh, cut and thrust getting a bit much for you. Would you like a chair?
I'm younger than you, Mr. Hamilton, man.
And yet, at first glance, one would be hard-pressed to spot that.
You know, I've been, up and down the country on the campaign trail, and a lot of young people have come up to me, and they're not all criminals, which, surprised me.
Are you sure you wouldn't like something stronger?
I beg your pardon.
I believe the ale in Hunterdon is bracing at this time of year.
Yeah, I like a drink, and I've never tried to hide it.
Hard to hide something that's been splashed across our screens these past 30 years. The evidence of your unsuitability for office writ large for all to behold.
Whereas yours were hidden all these years, weren't it?
My peccadillos have now, to the great embarrassment of my family, been much publicised by the tabloid newspapers.
To the great embarrassment of your family. Your family. Mate, you were going into graveyards at night, whacking off onto the graves of dead feminists. Peccadillos? You were lucky they didn't burn you in National Park.
I think the electorate of this country are sophisticated, Mr. Clement. I'm undergoing treatment for my eccentricities, and I think my record shows that I am, nonetheless, a safe pair of hands.
I've been, shaking hands up and down the country, and what I have
You
found...
are delusional, pal. You're a corpse that doesn't know that it's dead yet, and you, with your platitudes and your endless double talk and your perfectly coiffured sound bites, you're almost worse than him, because at least we can see what gets him off. But you're just our mouths and asking us to thank you.
Mr. Clement, please.
Sorry, they started it. Yeah, I drink, but then so do all of you who are voting out there, and I know that you believe that I don't lie, unlike Mr. McNair here, and I don't hold dark secrets like Mr. Hamilton Mann.
I just think we've all heard enough about graveyards, and the electorate want us focused on getting the job done with the economy and immigration.
Do you? Do you really think that? Or is that just something you desperately want to believe?
Well, gentlemen, I would imagine we'll all find out on election night.
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Well, somehow we made it to the end of the show, and I think we still have our jobs. Now, we're going to sing you out now, but tonight, Peter Gordon Clement, these are the bits of your life.
It's me.
Yes, it is.
Broken into pieces. Goodbye. All the bits of my life revealed.
That was your cue.
I could move on to the undiscovered country.
Jesus Christ, he's quoting Shakespeare now. Right, give us that music cue again. Everyone ready?
Is it hot here?
No, I'll do his bit.
Cheeky man.
Beast woman.
You okay?
Never better, mate.
Okay,
Brilliant.
right, here we go now.
Break
from all the trouble and the strife. He's got just a job.
When you need some fun and games to brighten up your life, he's got just a job.
If you need a friendly face,
Or if you're feeling glum,
he'll pop round with a stiff one.
And you'll both have lots of.
Mate, if you don't like it, you can shove it up your bum.
And we're out.
Well, you look.
Do you ever feel like you're running in circles? Do you feel like every month costs more? You're not alone. Over the last year, more and more people have been looking to Advance for answers and finding that we have them. From inequality to indignity, Advance have fair solutions and the courage to implement them, even if we have to ruffle a few gilded feathers along the way. We're not politicians. We're people from normal backgrounds, people like you. It's time to bring a little normality back to our politics, and perhaps a little integrity. A vote for Advance next month is a vote for a fair share. It's a vote for a more equal society. It's a vote to stop running in circles, getting nowhere. Vote Advance on November the 8th.